They already did. Yeah, they're about to.
They want to detach it from the Chinese Communist Party state. Any company can, control the parent company in China.
The bill's been passed already, so be aware that this might be the last time that people are on TikTok.
No, they're not going to buy it. Somebody's going to buy it in the U.S.
Well, they want the United States to. The United States want them to sell it to them.
China not going for it.
But China, like, I'm not. We ain't selling it to y'all.
This is a legit business. We can't actually. You have no jurisdiction over this.
I know about something about the China Communist Party, what's happening in China. I mean, it's a ruthless, totalitarian state when it comes to freedoms in China. So they practice that there in their country. Here, the Chinese government, for me, it's, even though.
Well, you gotta look at it this way. Do you have children?
Yeah.
You got nieces and nephews?
Yeah.
Yeah, they watch TikTok like all the time, right?
Yeah.
So they could be influenced by a lot of how the algorithm would present to them whatever they're looking at. So they could indoctrinate them because of the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And the children could be agreeing with something like, for example, most people say you don't need a license, or most people say you could be the gay agenda, lesbian, and be pushing that stuff to them children. You know what I'm saying? And they controlling. China could control that. You know what I'm saying? So we're dealing with a maritime. They're trying to say they're committing piracy. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to say they're committing piracy. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are pirates stealing children's mental health of good. So this is going to be an international court. It's not going to be on some United States thing. This is an international situation. So I think what's going to happen is the United States going to wind up having their own TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They probably have to name it something else. United States TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And just get rid of their product, China's product. So we'll see.
Yeah, because you're absolutely right. Because
Even with the TikTok, I respect TikTok, you know what I'm saying, it's cool, but when you go to the TikTok shop and you look at all the products, and I'm looking at the products there, they cheap, but I'm looking at where they come from. China. See what I'm saying? So I'm like, I rock with TikTok, but it's like y'all do gotta level that stuff up to where it's like, I want some U.S.A. products, I want some products out of Africa, I want some product out of Argentina, Antarctica. I want products from everywhere. I don't want just products from China. You know what I'm saying? I want products from everywhere.
So now basically what they saying is they call, I don't know if you ever heard of computer fraud. Y'all can look it up too, y'all. It's called computer fraud. Remember I sent it to you? It's called Computer Fraud Act or something like that. To where as though anybody can do this. You can write Facebook and say, look, you passed my information on to a third party. I want out of this contract under this rule and regulation, under the Consumer Fraud, Act. You committed this crime. And plus you can sue them. You know what I mean? You can send them a compensation invoice. They're not going to want to go to court. There's another $10,000 game, you know what I'm saying? And you can file that and take them to court, and I guarantee you won't go to court. They'll probably exempt you out of the contract and stuff like that. Thank you, bro. They'll probably exempt you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you want one, no problem. Do you mean?
I'll give him one. Thank you, bro. We're talking, so you're more likely to join. I'll take one. Anytime you want to jump in, you can jump in on the live. So we still talking about it. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. So, you know what I'm saying? That it's called Computer Fraud Act. To where as though these apps has been passing your information to third party, fourth party, fifth parties, and all this stuff, and they've been committing crimes. See, a lot of us ain't taking this serious, but there's laws out there for you, and this is where it's another thing we're talking about. I don't know if I know because we dealing with for those who gonna stick around, I'm gonna say this right here. Me and him are on the study of it's a book called Creditors and Their Bonds. If y'all can get that book, they got it in PDF too. It's called Creditors and Their Bonds.
Creditors and their bonds. I'm gonna post it to the profile later. DM me if you want the link.
So
We'll work something out.
So if y'all want to travel with us in Creditors and Their Bonds and really understand it, it's like a Bible into this lender and creditor thing, or debtor and creditor thing, and stuff like that. We can talk about it, and let's go deep and dive into it, y'all. It's a good daggone read. I'm talking about a good daggone read.
Right.
So, but if you look up, it's called Computer Fraud something Act, Computer Fraud Act,
Right.
and it'll give you everything. It'll give you everything that you need to know to where as though you've been violated. If whoever is the app that's been violating your information and passing it on to other people, that's violation. You find the rules and regulations where as though Congress set up, and that app can't do that. Nobody can utilize your information and pass it on to anybody without notice. They never sent a notice to you, or in that contract that you read that we normally skip past, it never says that they're going to pass your data on to anybody. You hear what I'm saying? So look that up. With that, I yield the floor.
Right. Absolutely. That's absolutely. And to add on what she was saying, I did go over some of the creditors of mine. I went on to the intro of creditors of mine. If you check the profile and the description, I got about 20 minutes of the creditors and bonds, like just the intro to get you started. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna post that link about the creditors and bonds because it's powerful. I'm still processing it. Like I said, I'm a student. I'm still processing it, but the creditors and bonders journey is definitely legit. It's definitely legit, and it's definitely something that you need to tap into. I'm still on it, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm still processing that right there, but it's something serious.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a lot to talk about, but you can't give too much out at one time.
yeah.
That creditors and bonds is where we start at. That is the biblical understanding of what world you live in, and everything you thought meant what it is, it ain't what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? It means something totally different. Like most people think that they're the debtor. But when you read creditors and bonds or go to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, it describes the creditor as anybody who gives away something. What are you giving to the lenders that's so valuable? What do they need from you? What do they need from you?
Information.
They need information. They need your data. They need your signature. They need your card, social security number. They need other information. And if they give that other information to somebody else without your consent, and they didn't notify you, that's fraud. Fraud and swindles. That's under 18 U.S.A. 1341. Y'all can look that up. I'm giving y'all a nugget. That's one gem I'm going to give away tonight.
Okay.
Look up 18 U.S.C. United States Code 1341. Frauds and swindles. Get that away for free. Read it. When we tap back in, anybody got something to ask me to talk about it and this, that, and the other, so they can interpret it and really understand what it is.
Right.
That's your data. That's your property. It is not theirs. You gave it to them, so you lent them something. What did they lend you?
Nothing.
That I yield the floor.
Right. It lended you nothing, man. And hit it on the head, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, we gonna conclude with that, man.
How you doing?
You know what I'm saying? We gonna conclude with that. That's a lot of gems. You know, we do cheap some more tonight. I'm gonna hop on the IG live with it and go from there with it.
Yeah.
So I'm going IG live. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, this was cool. But then that's a lot of gems. Everything's saved, so I'm gonna post everything we talked about. I'm gonna post that tonight at 9, and I'm gonna post that tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So if y'all want to see the full conversation of everything we talked about the past couple hours, check forward 9 a.m. tomorrow. Tap in with Chief on his Instagram and his YouTube at Golden Culture, Instagram and YouTube, Golden Culture. You know what I'm saying? If you need consultation from us, contact Natural Rights
Natural rights.
Enforcement at gmail.com.
Yeah, natural enforcement.
Yes, absolutely, man. It's been real, and we're going to keep doing this. We're going to, you know what I'm saying, look out for the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Young Chief and OG Chief, look out for the podcast, man. We out, man.
Now, I'm going to close with this right here. Don't be mad at the United States. Remember, the United States, my people, was set up by our forefathers. The new Constitution is set up for the democracy. It's set up for corporations. So, if you don't know commerce and corporations, then you don't understand the terminology. You're not going to understand what world you live in. And you sit and worry, a lot of people, especially our people, sit and worry about how they surpass us when they come over here. Because they understand the Constitution. They may not understand the Constitution, you know what I'm saying? But they understand that we live in a commerce world internationally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Internationally. Our forefathers set it up to where as though it was set up prior to colonization. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get back to understanding commerce and how to do it. So everybody jump aboard. It takes a team, y'all. You can't do it by yourself. You got to get with some people that's on the same wave as you. And don't get mad at those, once you learn it, that don't understand what you're saying. Just, you know what I mean? Move out the way, spoon feed them, and keep it moving. We dealing with a debit and credit system. Period. I'm going to close with that.
Chief's out, yo.
Oh, and this right here. This right here. This is a disclaimer. I'm not against the United States.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I am against treason.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And the United States will say the same thing. I'm against treason too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying to you is that if you steal something, there's repercussions, right?
Right.
It's called karma.
Right.
Principles of law. I don't have to do it. You know who's gonna do it?
The universe.
The universe. I close with that.
I close with that. Chief close with that. OG Chief close with that. That was a good close right there.